Tuesday, April 16th, 2024. Can I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Bembas.
Here.
Councilman Carter.
Here.
Councilwoman Davy.
Here.
Mayor Gillis.
Here.
Councilwoman Harris.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Martin.
Here. I'd like to make a motion to excuse Councilman Blair.
Support.
Motion is support to excuse Councilman Blair. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Councilman Blair is excused. Can I have a moment of silent prayer? Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can I get a motion to approve this evening's agenda?
So moved.
Support.
Comments, questions, concerns? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We have an agenda. We have no presentations this evening, so we will open it up to public comment. Anybody who would like to speak before the council, you'll have 5 minutes to speak, and please state your name.
Oh, yeah, what we do?
Want me to move the podium over?
I think it's fine right there.
Yes, Don.
No, I was gonna say Joe.
No,
That's good, we're gonna leave it there.
Yep,
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I won't be long. Eileen Tesh, Channel Side. Hopefully, I'm not gonna assume anything, but, hopefully you all have heard, about the incident, with the two young men, that rescued the elderly gentleman. I guess he fell out of the boat. Again, we don't know everything except social media has been blowing up. There has been no statement by you, Rocky Gillis, the mayor, or the other city council. I've talked to the mother, she's heard nothing from anybody. Just again, here we go, like the dog shooting. We didn't learn anything to reach out, communicate. We're doing an investigation, nothing from Sheriff Matt King, and it's, just a sad situation again. It's all about just reaching out to the community and letting them know you're on it, you know about it, and, finally, that these young men need to be acknowledged, by the city. I mean, you're giving awards to everybody else, nice lawn, nice house. Here, they took action and saved, an elderly man's life. We'll see what happens with the investigation, but I would, encourage you to make a motion and a resolution to, acknowledge these fine young men. Thank you.
Thank you.
anybody else? All right, seeing none, city manager's report, Mrs. Gerstenberg.
Thank you, Mayor Gillis. Our bi-weekly update on the Algonac Elementary. We do have a meeting with the staff, architect, McComb Mechanical, the building, electrical, and mechanical inspectors at the school this Thursday, which is April 18th. So we can talk about the possibilities that exist with the gym. And we did have a meeting today with another architect who is interested in pursuing a housing option with the classroom portion of the building. An update on the pool. The Algonac Pool Project is out for bid. There was a mandatory on-site pre-bid meeting on April 10th at 10 a.m. There were 2 contractors that showed up for that meeting, so we are hoping for 2 bids, and the bids are due April 25th. So by the next city council meeting, you will know what the bids are. Thank you, Mayor Gillis.
Questions for Mrs. Gerstenberg?
Mayor Gills, I have one. What time, Mrs. Gerstenberg, is the meeting for the school on the 18th?
It is at 2 o'clock.
Okay, cool. Is it at the school itself? Or is
Yes.
it- Okay, thank you.
Anybody else? All right, moving on, we'll move on to the consent agenda. Our consent agenda consists of the regular city council meetings from April 2nd, 2024,
departmental reports, blight enforcement, building, DPW, finance, fire department, water department, communications and notices, boards and commissions roster, housing commission minutes, and miscellaneous business. Can I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented. Support.
Comments, questions, or concerns? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, we have now we have no unfinished business. Let's move on to new business. Item 11A is, I think, everybody's favorite time of the year, to approve the special events permit for the Algonac Lions 86th Annual Pickerel Tournament. We have a special events application submitted by the Algonac Lions Club for the 86th Annual Pickerel Tournament to be held July 3rd through Wednesday, July 3rd through Sunday, July 7th. Fireworks will be Friday, July 5th, and the main parade will be Saturday, July 6th. M29 will be closed Friday at 6 p.m. until Saturday at 3 p.m. All required documentation has been received, reviewed, and approved by the administration and the St. Clair County Sheriffs. The Lions have submitted a $2,500 check to the city. City ordinance requires the applicants to reimburse the city for all costs incurred by the city over $1,000 in preparing and administering a special event. However, state statutes permit municipal governments to expend money in observance of national holidays like July 4th if the event is reasonable, benefits the public. The city recognizes that the pickerel tournament is a part of what makes Algonac a great place to live, offering economic and social benefits to the community. The pickerel tournament typically costs the city of Algonac approximately $20,000. Per action of City Council on May 18, 2021, the Algonac Lions annually reimburse the city $5,000. The Lions reimburse the city $2,500 prior to issuance of the special event permit, and the city treasurer invoices the Lions after the event for an additional $2,500 and is payable on August 1st. Can I have a motion, please?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the special event permit for the Algonac Lions Club to hold the annual pickerel tournament July 3rd through July 7th, 2024.
Second. Comments, questions, concerns? I guess from what I'm hearing, there's gonna be some new things, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm hearing, it's just rumors, but I'm looking forward to a new a great pickerel tournament.
Cool.
So, can I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Bembas,
Yes.
Councilman Carter,
Yes.
Councilwoman Davies.
Yes.
Mayor Gillis.
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
And now, to back that one up, on to everybody's favorite night of the year. Item 11B is to approve permit for fireworks other than consumer or low income. We have the fireworks display permit as required by the Michigan Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs to permit the pyrotechnic operator, Great Lakes Fireworks LLC, to conduct the fireworks display during the annual pickerel tournament. The Independence Fireworks display is scheduled for Friday, July 5th with a rain date of July 6th. Can I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to approve permit for fireworks other than consumer of low impact provided by Great Lakes Fireworks LLC, whose address is 24805 Marine Avenue in East Point, for fireworks public display July 5th, 2024, with a rain date of July 6th, and direct the city clerk to sign the permit on behalf of the city.
Support.
Comments, questions, or concerns? Oh, hearing none, could I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Carter,
Yes.
Councilwoman Davies.
Yes.
Mayor Gillis.
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Martin.
Yes.
Councilman Bembas.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, next up, item 11C is to approve 2023 sewer rehabilitation program pay application number 1. Boy, to go from fireworks to sewers, that's fun. On November 7th, 2024, the City Council awarded the 2023 sewer rehabilitation program to Inliner Solutions LLC in the amount of $168,820.50, plus an additional $5,000 contingency. The project consists of cured-in-place pipeline and joint grouting in various sanitary sewer pipes throughout the city. The priorities for the project were determined after evaluation of the city's sanitary sewers that were inspected and assessed as part of the recent SAW grant. This is the first significant maintenance project since the SAW grant aimed at reducing the excessive flow of water going to the wastewater treatment plant. Attached is pay application number 1, completed for city council review and approval. Can I have a motion, please?
I'll
Go ahead.
I'll make a motion to approve 2023 sewer rehabilitation program pay estimate number 1 for work completed February 1 through February 12, 2024 through Inliner Solutions, whose address is 28529 Goddard Road, Romulus, in the amount of $171,906.
Support. Comments, questions, concerns? Hearing none, could I have a roll call, please?
Councilwoman Davy,
Yes.
Mayor Gillis,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Martin,
Yes.
Councilman Bembas,
Yes.
Councilman Carter,
Yes.
motion carries.
Next up, item 11D is to approve the somebody help me out with that word, memorandum, thank you, of agreement between the city of Algonac and Friends of the St. Clair River for the Bridge to Bay Trail wayfinding project. The Bridge to Bay Trail is a system that extends along 50 miles of shoreline across St. Clair County. In 2022, the Friends of the St. Clair River Watershed received a grant from the Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Fund to support the purchase of kiosks and signs for 14 of the Bridge to Bay Trail communities. The Ralph C. Wilson Fund Jr. Foundation is an endowment fund at the Community Foundation of St. Clair to support issues that were important to the late Ralph C. Wilson Jr., a Detroit native and founder and longtime owner of the Buffalo Bills football team. 2/3 of the cost of the kiosks and signs is funded by the grant. The Friends of the St. Clair River Watershed asked the city to fund the remaining third. The total cost is $21,850, with a grant share of $13,300 and a city share of $8,550. Monies were budgeted in the 2023-2024 for this project. The city will be installing 2 blue roofed kiosks, one by Seafarers and one at Lions Field by the bike path, and 1 wall-mounted panel at the former Chamber of Commerce building by the boat ramp. We have the memorandum of understanding with the Friends of the St. Clair River and detailed project descriptions attached. Can I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to approve the memorandum of agreement between the city of Algonac and the Friends of the St. Clair River for the Bridge to Bay Trail wayfinding project, and to authorize the city manager to sign the agreement on behalf of the city.
Second.
Comments, questions, concerns?
Looks pretty cool.
Really cool.
I actually saw them up in St. Clair. They are pretty neat. They're nautical looking, and it's just another little more exciting little thing we're adding to our town. I used to be a large bike rider, where I ride across the state on my bicycle, so things like this kind of excites me. As you can tell, I haven't biked in a few years.
Well, yeah, you have to be careful.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Yeah. So, anyone else? Can I have a roll call, please?
Mayor Gillis,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Martin,
Yes.
Councilman Bembas,
Yes.
Councilman Carter,
Yes.
Councilwoman Davy,
Yes.
motion carries.
Item 11E is to approve the replacement of the lift station switch floats. The pressure switch floats for the lift stations need to be replaced due to a 2 to 4 week lead time to receive the switches. An order for 2 pressure switch floats was placed with jet pump and valve in the amount of $2,367.40. Can I have a motion, please?
Make a motion to approve replacement of lift station pressure switch floats from Jet Pump and Valve, whose address is 4770 Pontiac Lake Road, Waterford, in the amount of $2,367.40.
Support.
Comments, questions, concerns? Hearing none, could I have a roll call, please?
Councilwoman Harris,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Martin,
Yes.
Councilman Bembas,
Yes.
Councilman Carter,
Yes.
Councilwoman Davy,
Yes.
Mayor Gillis,
Yes.
motion carried.
Item 11F is to approve the purchase of water meter yokes. We have an invoice from Core in Maine for 5 water meter yokes. Meter yokes make change out easier, and they provide uniform spacing and alignment for setting water meters. Can I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to approve payment to Core and Main, whose address is 1830 Craig Park Court in St. Louis, Missouri, for water meter yokes in the total amount of $1,480.86.
Support.
Comments?
Water meter yokes. I've never heard such thing. And again, if Councilman Ware were here, should we get some more of those?
Funny thing is, I actually went to Mrs. Gerstenberg and I said, what are they?
Yeah,
Cause I had, but what, it goes and it holds the water meter so that they can keep it, so when they install it, when they put them in and out, it makes it easier. So. Anybody else? Can I have a roll call, please?
Mayor Pro Tem Martin,
Yes.
Councilman Bembas,
Yes.
Councilman Carter,
Yes.
Councilwoman Davy,
yes.
Mayor Gillis,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next up, we're being asked for 11G is we're being asked to award contract for water filtration plant air actuator replacement to not to exceed $111,949.19. On April 8, 2024, bids were received from 2 contractors for the water filtration plant air actuator replacement project. The low bidder was Midwest Power System of Milford, Michigan, with a bid of $91,540. The project consists of removal and replacement of 24 total butterfly valves, 24 air actuators associated with the butterfly valves, 4 solenoid valves on the clean in place system and membrane filter machine number 1 at the water filtration plant. The low bidder has provided satisfactory references from similar works in cities of Ann Arbor, Portland, Berlin Township, and the Oakland County Water Resources Commissioner. They've also performed performed successfully on several previous projects in which the city of Algonac and HRC were involved. Award is recommended to the lowest bidder, Midwest Power Systems, in the amount of $91,540, plus an additional 10% contingency be added that may or may not be needed. The total HRC construction engineering budget would not be able to exceed $11,255.19. The project cost, including contingencies and construction engineering, is to not exceed a maximum of $111,949.19. $200,000 was budgeted in the water fund for this in fiscal year 2023-2024. Can I have a motion, please?
I move to approve contract award for water filtration plant air actuator replacement project in the amount of $91,540 to Midwest Power Systems, whose address is 2401 Hickory Oak, Milford, and plus an additional 10% contingency of $9,154, and not to exceed a maximum of $11,255.19 for construction engineering to Hubble, Roth and Clark, whose address is P.O. Box 824 Bloomfield Hills, for a total not to exceed maximum of $111,949.19.
Support.
Comments, questions, or concerns? Hearing none, could I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Bembas,
Yes.
Councilman Carter,
Yes.
Councilwoman Davy,
Yes.
Mayor Gillis,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Martin.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Item 11H is to approve the special event permit from Social Connections Events for the St. Clair Beer and Wine Cocktail Fest for June 1st, 2024. Social Connections Events and Productions has submitted a special events permit for the St. Clair Beer and Wine and Cocktail Festival on Saturday, June 1st, 2024 from 6 to 10:30 p.m. at Riverfront Park. The Algonac Rotary Club is the 501c3 that applies for the liquor license for these events. All vendor fees are donated to the Rotary Club. The Algonac Rotary Club also retains all profits derived from the sale of alcoholic liquor. Permit application and all required documentation has been received and has been approved by administration. The safety and security plan has been approved by the St. Clair County Sheriff. Can I have a motion, please?
Make a motion to approve the special event permit from Social Connections Events for the St. Clair Beer, Wine, and Cocktail Festival on June 1st, 2024.
Support.
Comments, questions, or concerns?
Why do they call it the St. Clair Beer, Wine, and Cocktail, and not the Algonac Beer, Wine, and Cocktail?
Mrs. Gerstenberg?
Thank you, Mayor Gillis. Councilman Bembas, because they went with the St. Clair River.
Well, then St. Clair River Beer, Wine, and it sounds like it's,
Right, good point.
Yeah.
I will ask her.
okay. It's not a big deal, it's just a.
All I know is last year, they ran out of everything having to do with pickles.
Yeah.
Every single drink
With
that you
pickle
could
vodka.
possibly, pickle vodka, pickle, anything,
Yes.
they ran out of. And there were some people who were a little irate about this whole pickle thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, easy.
Well, you know how we're always looking for interesting new ideas in Algonac? Someone showed up at the pickle store.
Oh, stop it.
Well, obviously, there's a demand here for pickles. We could have a pickle store.
I don't like pickles, stop it.
Well, I'm just trying to come up with something here. Anybody else?
I
Don't
think
mind
that's
us.
quite enough.
Don't mind.
Yes.
Here-
I'm good, I'm
Hearing
done.
none? Can I have a roll call, please?
Councilman Carter,
Yes.
Councilwoman Davy,
Yes.
Mayor Gillis,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris. Yes. Mayor Pro Tem Martin,
Yes.
Councilman Bembas.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Next up, we have accounts payable.
I'll make a motion to approve accounts payable and payroll in the amount of $310,094.64.
Support.
Comments, questions, or concerns? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Councilwoman Davy,
Yes.
Mayor Gillis,
Yes.
Councilwoman Harris,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Martin,
Yes.
Councilman Bembas,
Yes.
Councilman Carter.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Items for next agenda, Mrs. Gerstenberg.
Thank you, Mayor Gillis. Right now, we have the, trash, waste and recycling contract on for the next agenda. That's it.
That's
Do we
it.
have, I know there's an opening on zoning. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, cause I know there's applications in,
Yes.
okay,
Mhm.
okay.
I'll find it.
One day I will, relax and be patient.
Breathe in, breathe out,
Yeah,
all good.
breathe out.
it's all good.
Councilman Bembas.
Oh, it's my turn again.
Yep.
Okay, well, first, as far as the budget, always submit a tight budget, and I appreciate that anytime you can, save $186,000 or be in the black by $186,000, that's an awesome, achievement, with a lot of work involved in penny pinching and saving. And, just for the citizens out there, I went through every line, as I'm sure we all did, there's absolutely nothing I could find that is of any waste, even to the point, and I know I kid about it, but even to the point where they're finding ways to save money on, just office supplies and things, so, kudos to everybody involved in that. That's not a one-person process, it is not a, budget time, it's a yearly, everyday thing to where the city is saving money, and it's just, thank you so much. A couple events coming up, first and foremost, food drive is May 11th, and I will be on social media just, I don't wanna say nagging everybody, but I don't know what else I would call it,
Promoting.
it's nagging, and, but Algonac and Clay and Arson Island always does so well, and so generous, and it's great living in such a generous community. We get over 5,000 pounds of food, and that's not even counting the money donations we get. You go to Marine City, they might get 2,000 pounds. It just says something about our close-knit community. The thing about it is, that lasts our food bank about 2.5 months. So, if you feel it in your heart, please leave a donation. You don't have to wait till May 11th, you can put it out there now, and your carrier will pick it up. You can drop it at the post office, you can even drop it off at the Methodist or Lutheran church. And I'm sure if you dropped it off at any church in the community, they'd make sure it got to where it needed to go. So that's May 11th, always the day before Mother's Day. And if you're interested in seeing what goes on at the food bank, stop on by Fridays between 10 and 2 at the Methodist Church. Miriam, whose husband was a letter carrier and years and years ago, runs it. She is in her 90s and she runs that like a business on top of everything with organization. It's really something how these volunteers sort and organize and get things going. It's a business. They really do a great job. Wednesday is the community dinner at the Lutheran Church. Free to all, donations asked but not necessary, and they're having Taste of Italy, they call it. So they have spaghetti, or actually rotini, and garlic bread and all the stuff that goes with that. Desserts, always desserts, gotta have desserts. And I think that's about it for me. I'm very happy that we have electricity now in Lions Field. That's, caused my heart
Took
to
a
pound a
while.
little bit. It took a minute,
Took a
but we
while,
got it. And I am so excited and looking forward to getting the bids for the pool. And the minute I hear anything, I'll be all over
Oh, yeah,
sharing the info.
doesn't matter what time of day.
Doesn't matter what time of day, it could be 2 in the morning.
He was in Alabama,
and
texting stuff, yeah, doesn't matter. Dedication.
Yes, obsession.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
You have to stop first.
Should we stop for you?
Okay, what's that?
Yeah, I too wanna thank everyone involved in preparing the budget. I know everybody worked hard that we reviewed tonight, and it was great. Warmer weather's coming and exciting things are starting to happen. The long needed sewer rehabilitation project is happening and starting. We did tonight for the pickerel tournament and fireworks, so it's starting to warm up and be beautiful to get outside. I know I was on my bike this weekend and had a great time. May 5th, there's a Beats and Brews fundraiser at Warwater Brewery. It's Empowered Nutrition. It's cardio drumming, and it's in support of a 5-year-old that with severe medical bills. He's hydrocephalic, and it's to help the family out. And it's gonna be a great time. We had one 2 weeks ago to help get a van for a young man, and we raised $8,000 and had an awesome time. There were 130 people drumming and having a good time, and then lots of pizza and beer afterwards. It was great. Have a great week.
Thank you, Ed.
Thank you.
Where is this at, on May 5th?
It's gonna be at Warwater Brewery, the, Empowered.
Sinclair.
Oh,
Sinclair.
Sinclair, yeah.
Thank you.
It's a cool looking place, I've been in them.
They have a huge.
I got some money out of them once for show love or something, really nice.
I won 3 raffles.
Well, there you
That
go.
was fun.
Councilwoman Davy.
Thank you for coming to the budget session. It's good to see people here for that. I mean, you hear a lot on social media about this, that, and the other thing. You guys are here. That says a lot, so thank you. I did want to address Mrs. Tesh, and she's had gone. Just because something isn't talked about on Facebook doesn't mean it didn't happen. Now, she had stated that no one from up here had talked with or reached out to the mothers or the gentleman involved. That's not the case. I sent a message to one, I believe it was Devin, at 12:04 a.m. I don't put that out on Facebook, that I talked to both of these gentlemen and each of their mothers. But just because you didn't see it on Facebook, doesn't mean that nobody up here has talked with them to say thank you for helping that guy. And thank you to them for helping out someone who needed it. And I'm, that's it. Just thank those gentlemen. I'm not gonna get involved in what other is being said on Facebook, because the world does not revolve around Facebook. And I think that's all I got. Believe it or not. That's all I have.
Well, thank everybody for coming, and I wanna, tell what a good job that the city manager and her staff did on the budget, turned out really good. And I also wanna congratulate the two that saved the person from drowning, thank you.
Mayor Pro Tem Martin?
I wanna thank, administration for the budget that was put together, and the effort that was put out on behalf of the citizens and city council. I still have to spend some time with it, there's a lot to it, and, it's not done for me. Thank you to the Lions Club for moving forward on the pickerel tournament. It's always a successful part of our summer, and it's a lot of work for those members of the Lions Club. So we need to appreciate that. And I found out about the rescue Sunday, and it was from one of our firefighters, Tom McCabe again, and I know there were others present from Algonac when they got there, and I appreciate what they're doing for the citizens, and glad it worked all out for the man that needed the rescue. So thanks, fire department. That's it.
I guess that is up to me. Councilwoman Harris and I were able to attend the VFW's 80th anniversary on last Friday. And it was a great time congratulating the VFW on 80 years. Food was terrific. May 2nd at the VFW is going to be the Cinco de Mayo that benefits the Algonac Clay Community Fund. Tickets are $25. Tickets are $25, and you can see Mrs. Gerstenberg, myself, Mr. Gumbes.
Amber George is gonna be there.
We all have the tickets. It's a great time. From what I hear, we are giving away over $30,000 that night. Am I wrong? Correct with that, Mrs. Gerstenberg?
Yes.
It's kind of fun to watch $30,000 get given away. Last weekend, I went to the Lions District Convention, and up in Port Huron, and I had a great time up there. And one of the Lions, because typically all Lions, they have good hearts. Guy comes wheeling up to me, he says, "You got any use for 2 boxes of socks?" I go, "Yes, I do." I texted Councilman Bembas, I'm like, "I'm sending 2 boxes of socks in." So I had my mom drop off 2 boxes of socks. They're all brand new.
Yeah.
So that's fun. I will be speaking of my mom, I will be at the community supper tomorrow as her aide, because my aunt is out of town. And then, as we circle back to, what Mrs. Tesh said, I do salute those boys or those men, they're young men, they're in their early 20s, for jumping in and doing what was right. But I'm also proud to say our boat was in the water 2 minutes away from just by happen circumstance. And there was a lot of people that were there, so I thank everybody who jumped in, but yes, Devin, I think, and Gunner,
Yes.
yes, they did the right thing at the right moment, and I thank them for that. Other than that, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll support.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.